camp and preseason and the NHL winds down, what are the biggest takeaways you've gotten from these last few weeks?
It's been a lot of fun. I've got to play with some really great players, playing against some good players too. So good experience, and I feel like I got them better and better. So yeah, it's been fun.
Do you feel you've acclimated better to the ice sheet?
Yeah, of course. I mean, what do I play now? Like 6 preseason games. So of course it feels a lot more like home now. So yeah, it feels good.
What are some of the things you're taking from the veteran defensemen that you've been playing with?
I would say just keep the game simple. From the one end, you don't really need to pass the puck 15 times before setting it up. So just get it down deep in their zone, get our forecheck going, and just those kind of stuff, and just get these experiences playing against these good teams. Yeah.
Are you getting more confident as the days go on here?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, as I said, I play with really good players. They help me a lot, so they're making it easy for me.
What's the feedback been like from the coaching staff to you? What have they liked and what do they want to see from you?
Yeah, I haven't really heard that much. Just go out and play. I guess that's what they want. Just be good defensively, have a good stick, use my brain, and then offensively just keep doing what I'm doing.
You obviously you expected it. You're playing against bigger players, faster players, better players here. But is there anything else, anything that surprised you during these preseason games or during camp here?
Not really. I've been, feeling good ever since getting here. We've been scrimmaging since pretty much day one here. So coming into games, it's been easier than expected. So I just go out there and try to play my game.
What have been your biggest improvements over the past year?
Gotten stronger. I guess that's the main part. I couldn't say that I got any smarter. I'm still having the same brain, but I got a little stronger, so I can use that.
What stood out to you about Michael Brandsegg-Nygard's camp?
He's good. Got a pretty good shot. I've been since I got here August 17th. I've been living with him, so 40 days straight just in the same room. So I don't want to make him too happy, but he's a good player.
Who cooks in the place, or do you go out to eat?
We go out to eat. Now at the hotel, we don't really have a kitchen.
I said earlier, I came into camp feeling good, so I'm not surprised at where I'm at. I feel like I've just been building as the camp's gone on, and I've been feeling good.
What's the biggest thing maybe you take away from this experience?
Just being around the pro and the NHL level of hockey. Yesterday playing against some of those guys you watched growing up. It's pretty cool, and just seeing the details of all the guys has been the biggest thing.
He's played you at wing, center, up and down the lineup. How good is it just to have that versatility and different experiences?
Yeah, it's huge. In junior I played a lot of wing and center, so I feel pretty comfortable in both positions. So I feel like I'm a guy who can play wherever I need to be.
At this point in camp, are you just feeling excited, or whatever happens these next few days, you're just going to take it with whatever comes or whatever?
Yeah, I'm trying to take it day by day. Obviously looking forward, it's exciting if I get to play in the NHL, but I'm just trying to take it day by day.
And you talked a little bit about it in Texas, but your off season, what did you do specifically or differently to prepare you for this camp opportunity?
Lots of power skating. I feel like that definitely improved my stride, and then just overall strength. I feel like I was in the gym a lot more this summer, and just getting that taste in the AHL last year and what the size and the speed of the players was definitely huge for my off season.
In what areas of your game did you notice that you put in it to pay off?
Just blowing in the corners and stuff. I feel more comfortable with the puck now, and feel like I have speed where I can beat guys now. So I feel like my off-season has worked a little bit.
What have the conversations been like between Lucas and Dylan, just on and off the ice?
Yeah, they're both super helpful. Lucas and Dylan have been great so far. Just teaching me, all the ways of the league and where to be on the ice. They help me a lot. They talk a lot on the ice, which is great. And they give me lots of pointers. So they've been super helpful.
I'm just happy for the opportunity to give me.
What do you think has been the key to how much production you've been able to put up?
I don't know. I just go out there and play hockey. I'm I'm playing with a lot of good guys, so it makes it easy for me.
It has to feel outstanding to still be here this late in the camp and all.
What's that?
It has to be feeling really good to be still here this late in the training camp.
Yeah, of course it feels good, but I mean, I haven't made the team yet, so still working hard and yeah, just doing my best.
What did you come into this camp wanting to show them about your game?
Just that I'm willing to play hard and wanted to win every game, so I don't know.
It's your second camp and preseason in the NHL. Just how much more comfortable were you this camp, and what did you take out of it maybe that you didn't learn last year?
I mean, I'm more comfortable. I know the guys more than last year. I know the game more. I played in GR last season in the playoffs, so I'm a little used to the hockey over here too, so just a little everything.
You getting tired of rooming with Axel or having fun still?
If you ask Axel, he probably say he's tired of me, but I mean, it's fun. It's nice to have someone to talk to, and yeah, I mean, enjoy it. But I'm looking forward to get my own apartment soon or something. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Whoa. I'll just keep that one for later. I hope you guys are still singing to me in December.
They had to feel pretty good the way you guys played last night, I would think.
Yeah. That's a real simple answer. We go on the road, we play against a team that's probably their opening night lineup, and we play well. So that's the goal, is to get better every day. I thought there was a couple approaches we took to the game. One was individual approach, and lots of times the team doesn't do that, but we challenge the players to take their own inventory about where they are in camp, and if they feel good about their game, if there's doubts in their game, now's the time to get it fixed. And then we took it further and we talked about us. So the I and us, or you and us type situation, where how do we feel as a group? Are we happy with things that we're doing on the ice as groups of 5 or 4 on the penalty kill or whatever it might be? And if we are, great. If we're not, then let's fix them and make sure we're ready to go. Last night was a good sign. But can we now do it back to back? Can we perform like that tomorrow night against the same team?
And then secondly, Ted, just the way some of these young kids continue to push, Finnies, Nygards, those kids, please. That's got to give you hope for the near future and in the long term, I would think.
Well, absolutely. It's been really fun to watch. It's energizing to see. That there's 3 of them left here right now. To see those 3, but there were some that were also really close, and they're going back to Grand Rapids. They're going to work on their games, and we hope to see them at some point. But that's progress in the organization when there's youth knocking on the door. You don't like anybody playing in fear, but you like people being pushed. And I think some of our players right now are being pushed by the youth that's coming in. And the really good thing about that is there's no resentment right now in the club towards these 3. The leaders have opened up their arms and welcomed them. Usually that's a sign that they believe these individuals can help the team too. So I tip my hat to all 3 of them. Now, with that being said, we're sitting here Saturday. Roster has to be announced Monday. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that. I've spoke volumes about that, and we'll see where we're at Monday when it's announced.
Have those 3 made, an imprint on the depth chart should something happen during the season? Is that fair to say?
Oh, without a doubt. And then, like I said, there's more. I thought guys, Ian Mitchell had a real good training camp. Wallander got better as camp went on. I'm just quickly thinking of guys, they're part of the depth chart. It's not just these 3. Unfortunately, Mazur gets hurt. Danielson gets hurt. it's tough when you have, when those players have those dreams and they're close, and then all of a sudden an injury takes them out of it for a little while. But it's just testing their mental fortitude and their ability to recover. And we're not going to forget about them. They're important pieces.
And that play MBN made on DeBrincat's goal, I mean, what does that say about him? That was...
Well, he was, you know what, he, like the rest of them, is just getting better every night. And while he's doing that, I think we're learning to appreciate him a little bit more for what he does do well. We have to pay attention to his strengths, like his physicality and his, he can play as a bully a little bit. He's got a tremendous shot. The hunt mentality that the team is trying to adopt, he's part of that. And all of that went into that goal. That wasn't a pretty goal, but it was something that was created through some pace and some intensity by the three of them, and he played a big role in it.
Todd, regardless of how well some of these young kids look in preseason games and that, how much do you have to take into consideration, well, where are they going to slot in, and is it better for them to play more minutes in all situations down there as opposed to not as big a role here?
Well, there's always that. Of course, you want younger players that are evolving and developing to play and experience, as much as they possibly can. Now, can that happen here? Can they get the minutes that they need? Potentially, they can. So we've got to look at that part of it. We've got to look at their physical and mental state as the days go on. And then we have to figure out the roster. Not everybody can stay. We're not allowed to have a 26, 27 man roster. So there's that part of it as well.
In terms of where you're at in that decision-making process with the roster, how much can one more preseason game, tomorrow's game, impact what the decision is for the young guys that you're talking about, like the Pellikkas and Finnies?
Well, some of them have played 6 games. I think they'll end up playing 7. That's almost every night. And their gas tanks were starting to fade a little bit. We tried to get them a little rest. And I thought they came back with a real good spark on whatever it was yesterday, Thursday night. So this would be, again, a bit of a physical test for them. And that could be what we're looking for here tomorrow. Can they maintain the grind? Can they keep their play at a high level? And we don't expect them to be perfect every night, but can it affect the outcome of their fate? Potentially, but not long term. May mean a day or two here or there, or a week or something like that. But long term, those players are going to be part of this team and probably be impact players.
I know a lot of coaches will talk about having a B game. Did Finnie kind of show you through that grueling stretch that there is a little bit of a B game to what he has?
Yeah, and you think about us with Emmitt, we've had him, we've had him all over the map. We've had him on wings. We've had him playing with maybe top 6 players. We had him playing in the bottom 6. We've had him playing center. He's been on the power play, the penalty kill. And, his gas tank is... he runs on nitro, I think, because the way he skates is just not regular premium. And when it gets down to premium, it's probably harder on him. But he's such an efficient skater that you don't notice it as much with him. Brants is a heavier guy. He's a heavier skater. Not that that's a bad thing, and you notice it a little bit more with him. So 2 different players, both have pretty good gas tanks. It's just getting them the rest they need.
And then with Sandin-Pellikka, what have you thought of how his defensive game has trended through camp, and what is it going to look like just, for a smaller guy? Like, what's it going to look like when he's successful defending?
Well, I think I spoke to this a little bit earlier. Axe has some real special attributes. We have to see that night after night, like his ability with the puck and his deception and power play and those types of things. Those have to show up every night, and then he'll work on the other parts of his game. Those other parts of his game have come along already, I believe, in exhibition season. Perhaps, and he could only answer this question, that he came in knowing that, hey, that's what they're going to be looking for, and he just kind of played around that a bit. You know, can't make mistakes defensively. Now he's just playing, and he's doing a good job at both ends.
Tad, just to be clear, when you mentioned Mazur, you're talking about the injury from last season, or did he get banged up?
No, he got banged up a little bit, so he hadn't been skating, but nothing serious. Just a day or two to keep him out of the lineup.
He'll be ready to start in GR.
Oh, yeah, he will be. So same bruises you and I would get out there playing. So nothing, he's not like he's been in the past. All good? Okay. Thank you for the gift.